Good evening and welcome to Newsfeed. Today is Thursday, January 18th. I'm Sophia Kolodzinski.
And I'm Jerry Gusenberg. We're excited to have you here watching with us tonight. Let's see what's happening in Ann Arbor. Are you feeling hungry? Are you looking to explore some of Ann Arbor's many delicious restaurants? Well, you're in luck. This week until Friday, January 19th is Ann Arbor's Restaurant Week. 56 restaurants will be advertising specialized menus with a fixed price of $15 for lunch and $28 for a 3-course dinner. For those with dietary restrictions, there are 36 vegetarian restaurants and 9 vegan restaurants. Restaurants participating include Grazi, Black Pearl, Aventura, Grizzly Peak, Jolly Pumpkin, and Cafe Zola. It is recommended that you make reservations during this busy time of the year. If you can't make Restaurant Week this week, don't worry. Summer Restaurant Week will be here running June 10th through June 15th. For more information on the event, as well as the full list of participating restaurants, visit AnnArborRestaurantWeek.com.
The University of Michigan celebrated Martin Luther King Jr. Day with an array of speakers and events to honor Dr. King. Among these events were the MLK Keynote Memorial Lecture and the Circle of Unity. Since 1986, the Office of Academic Multicultural Initiatives has coordinated the MLK Symposium, which features a keynote lecture. This year's lecture, titled The Fierce Urgency of Now, took place on Monday and was live-streamed from the Hill Auditorium. Also on Monday afternoon, over 100 people gathered on the Diag for the 12th Annual Circle of Unity. Hosted by the Michigan Community Scholars Program, the event honored Dr. King's commitment to unity and racial peace. Participants stood in a circle around the Diag while participating in various musical and spoken word performances.
NASA has confirmed that at 8:08 p.m. on Tuesday, January 16th, a meteor entered the atmosphere and lit up the night sky of southeast Michigan. Witnesses reported a bright light, loud boom, and even claimed to feel their houses shaking. The meteor's explosion caused a 2.0 magnitude earthquake, centered in New Haven, Michigan. The meteor broke off from a small asteroid after it entered Earth's atmosphere and melted. If you were able to witness the comet last night, consider yourself lucky. A NASA meteorite scientist said the meteor was, quote, not so rare for Earth, but very rare for Michigan. Consider yourself even luckier if you find a piece of the meteor. 1 pound can be sold for up to $1 million. Now it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to the show. You're watching Newsfeed. Let's get into our national news. Early on Wednesday evening, Dr. Sanjay Gupta of CNN said that President Trump has a common form of heart disease. According to White House physician Dr. Ronnie Jackson, Trump's calcium score is 133. Anything over 100 indicates plaque is present, which increases his risk of a heart attack. The Mayo Clinic cites that someone with that level of calcium is at risk of having a heart attack in the next 3 to 5 years. However, this disease is relatively easy to address if President Trump makes healthier lifestyle choices and increases his dose of cholesterol-lowering medication.
At a committee yesterday, January 16th, Steve Bannon, ex-White House chief strategist to U.S. President Donald Trump, refused to answer questions pertaining to his professional activities during the presidential transition. As he continued to refuse answers, the committee issued him with a subpoena to reveal this information. Subsequent to the subpoena being issued, Bannon's attorney assured members that Bannon would release all necessary information when he meets with his special counsel, Robert Mueller's team. However, he has remained silent for the time being. GOP member Trey Gowdy suggested it unlikely that Bannon would be held in contempt, but it is not yet ruled out.
A husband and wife in Southern California were accused of holding their 13 homeschooled children captive in their Riverside County home. Some of the children, who ranged from 2 to 29, were said to have, quote, been shackled to beds with chains and padlocks in foul-smelling quarters, end quote. The parents, David and Louise Turbin, have been charged with torture and child endangerment, with bail set at $9 million. The couple filled out an oath stating that the children were homeschooled and attending school full-time. The Turbins created a fake private institution called Sandcastle Day School, so state authorities would not question why their children weren't in a school system. State authorities did not inspect further, as it is not required in California.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with some international news.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning.
Why? Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you get stuff like this. You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately. That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better. Please, don't quit on me.
Okay, but remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I'm Anne. I'm a scientist.
Recycling takes a team.
Why don't you let me and me help you out?
Everyone plays a part. Don't trash
I love taking stuff apart and building new things out of it.
what could be treasure.
Pal's my most advanced android.
This is awesome.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. And you get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Welcome back to Newsfeed. Now it's time for international news. It was just announced that North and South Korean athletes will march together at the opening ceremony of the Winter Olympics next month. In addition, the women's ice hockey squad will be the first combined Korean team in the Olympic history. According to New York Times, it was the most dramatic gesture of reconciliation between them in a decade. It is hoped that this will decrease political tensions between the two countries as they march together under one united Korea flag. The Winter Olympics will begin on February 9th in Pyeongchang, South Korea.
On Wednesday, the British government's Brexit bill passed to the next stage after a vote in the House of Commons. This specific bill's goal is to incorporate European Union law into Britain's law to help the transition once Britain officially departs from the EU. The official exit date is currently set for March 29, 2019. The bill will most likely receive more scrutiny from the House of Lords, which will vote on the bill next.
This past Wednesday, at least 10 people were killed in Maiduguri, Nigeria, after explosives were detonated by 4 female suicide bombers. This deadly bombing occurred in the area of the Muna Garage Market. There were at least 65 others who were injured, as one bomber was said to have detonated a bomb inside the market, while the others were set off just outside of it. The area surrounding the Muna Garage lies on the outskirts of Maiduguri, which is also the capital of the Borno state in northeastern Nigeria. The Muna Garage market has been attacked several other times in the past, as well as Boko Haram insurgents. However, it has not yet been confirmed that this attack was also caused by the terror group Boko Haram. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. I'm Jerry Gusenberg.
And I'm Sophia Kolodzinski. And you've just been Newsfed.